Yo, 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 what's up? Yo, it's good aircraft. Alright, let me put this. I'm ordering tower. Oh, what the hell is that? That's the Papangas tower, isn't it? I haven't played any of the towers. I know they added the obelisk, the mid-horrific obelisk. They added the I don't know. I haven't played Eternal Abyss. I can't be asked, to be honest. Where's the noble here? Right, yes, I got Roblox. Alright, have fun at school. Isn't rap? Yeah, rap hour is just, I don't know. I'm gonna play. I'm the owner. I don't know what I'm gonna. I'm gonna do floor 10. I played 5. I played some of 8 and 9 before I started streaming. So I'm just gonna play through 10 and then jump in. It would be good if I wanted. Let's see. It would be pretty good if I won today. It would be. Why is it? The music starts off so quiet, and then it gets like. Let me just turn up my headphone volume. Tell me if this is good. I don't know. Hello, okay. The wrap you fell on 10. Was the wrap you fell on 10 longer? It's just a 10 stud wrap, but it's like. It's not just a 10 stud, it is kind of. You have to do it left side and you also have to go through a gap, so you have to turn much sharper. It's one of the harder jumps on 10. Especially seeing as it's pretty punishing if you fail it. This jump's so failable. I don't trust doing it like that. Bro, my arm hurts. I'm cooked. Bro, this jump's so failable, bro. Same with this one. Why did I why did I do that? I just went the worst possible way you can go there. I mean, it's not too. If you fall here, you can kind of just walk. It's an ouch break. No. You cannot jump here. I don't know why I tried jumping. You can jump here. How do I join you? It's a private place, so it's, you can't really join until I beat it. I just beat COV Rush. Why would you want to do COV Rush? Why did the drop get changed? The drop had just got... it didn't really get changed. I mean, there was nothing here before. It was just kind of empty, so... We added stuff. I added stuff. Because the drop was pretty boring. It was just you fall. And I thought, you know, if I make it cooler... Stone or COEV top 1? Stone is top 1. COEV is like top 5. COEIV. This is in Soul Crushing Realm, but it's private place at the moment. I swear there is literally a pin message. I don't know if he actually put that in the pin message. I can't even check. Where's the pin message? Why not leave a texting on the stream saying only there is a pinned message in the chat that says that? Can I remote? I don't know. Can I climb? I just found an obelisk with unrealistic signs got verified wiggle cores and was out of the top 5. There's no way it's harder than wiggle core, bro. If they place it higher than wiggle core, they're out of their mind, bro. It's not even unreal. It's like mid horrific. Okay, mid horrific's a stretch, but it's definitely like high peak max, bro. Have you seen that? Bro, just give me mod. I mean, no. You know me, you trust me. Look, I'm not, bro. Begging for mod isn't really gonna work. I'll be honest. It's 13.4 in T. I don't think... How is it 13.4 in T? Isn't that like top 2? No shot, bro. Hold on. That obelisk has to be at least top 5. Does aircraft? Have you seen it? It's fucking easy. I don't think anyone even knew about the... I mean, at least I didn't. If I knew there was a 1k bounty on it, bro, I would have hopped on. It's below Spiraling Fates, for definite. There's no world where it's above Spiraling Fates. Get a guy who get someone, like... It's just... If you got someone who beat Unrealistic Sightings and someone who beat Spiraling Fates, the guy who beat Spiraling Fates is gonna literally mog them. It's 3 hours. 3 hours doesn't matter. The final destination's definitely harder than Unrealistic Sightings. I'm gonna just say it. The final destination mogs Unrealistic Sightings. It's an endurance tower with insane Terry gameplay. Yes, but I can't lie. The final destination is harder. And I kind of just want to underrate it, because every time, when I was trying to talk about the difficulty, everyone just kept crashing out. So it's just funny to underrate it now. Like, if people are going to shame you for asking about the difficulty, you may as well just underrate it, bro, to annoy them. Three-hour tower with insane gameplay. Okay, but insane gameplay is not really hard, is it? And also, it's not max punishment. The final destination is max punishment. Obelisk of unrealistic settings is nowhere near max punishment. No, I've not seen a new game. 9% of Unreal Verif say nil. Okay, that's a joke, bro. The difference between mid Unreal and nil is one's obviously a joke. Saying mid Unreal is just genuine, like, because mid Unreal is like saying nil. Okay, obviously it's not gonna be nil because unless it's the drive towards human limits, saying nil is kind of obviously gonna be a joke. But saying mid Unreal, I mean, that's not impossible to think about. You know what I mean? So saying it just kind of... TFT is pretty much the RNG tower on the list. Yeah, just because of how long it is and how buggy it is to be. Not really how long, how buggy it is, bro. Unrealistic settings doesn't look buggy. It just looks. It didn't even look, bro. People in chat saying hardest part, and the guy's just walking in a circle, bro. You can't. I'm not gonna. No one's convincing me that's Unreal. You can say it's long. You can say it's whatever. It's not mid Unreal. In my eyes, it's not even Unreal. If that's mid Unreal, Tower of Blind Fate is like high peak. And Stone Reborn's like mid nil, bro. How are you rating a tower difficult you haven't played? I've seen all the hard parts. I mean, I can play it if you really want. But it's not mid Unreal, bro. I'm never gonna say it's mid Unreal. That, bro, it's rated 13.4. If that's 13.4, there's like a lot of horrifics that are flipping Unreal. Just because, like, bro, there's so many people who are good at endurance that could mog that tower. What's the hardest tower? Stone Reborn. Like, the hardest tower beats in Stone Reborn. I think it's definitely harder than Monochromatic Haze. $1K for a reason. I don't even know why they had a 1K bounty on that. But saying it had a 1K bounty is the reason it's mid. You can't say, oh, it's mid Unreal because it had a 1K bounty. Everyone was saying like the ring part of that is like nil, and I saw it and it was so like I was waiting for the nil part and then the guy beat the tower and I was like, what? So I remember him saying last jump and then he just beat the tower. Like I didn't even see him do a last jump. He just walked and then he beat it. He was good noses. I just think there's like for long towers there needs to be some. It's not even max punishment, bro. If it was max punishment, maybe I'd see it being like low Unreal, bottom Unreal, but it's not max punishment. Oops. The final destination from I'm 99% sure like almost all of it's max punishment, which basically just means if you fall you're dead. I played the ring, it's weird stuff, but weird stuff doesn't get you a mid Unreal, bro. I just don't get why people glaze some things and then completely underrate other things. Like genuinely everyone hard glazes that. I don't know what the history is behind it, but everyone like people get so defensive when you talk about its difficulty. If you say, oh, it doesn't look actually like mid Unreal, people get so angry. It's like, bro, come on. If you're going to get so defensive over it, of course I'm going to question, is it really mid-Unreal? Is it even Unreal? People just get really, really, really defensive. Alright, let's jump into some runs. Let's jump in some runs. Yeah, I don't really care if I hurt anyone's feelings by saying a tower's easier than it looks. Oh, is that correct? Saying a tower's easier than it's difficult. At the end of the day, it's a game. I use a random group chat on Discord. I've seen it, but I can't be asked to look. I don't know why I got added. I'm probably just not. I'm never going to talk there or join. Alright, go back ground. High Hori, low mid Unreal. I'd say it's high Hori, maybe high peak Hori. Maybe peak. Nah, not peak actually. I'd say it's high Hori. It's easier than or high peak. Sorry, I think it maybe high peak. 12.85, 12.9 maybe. You know, I think that's peak, isn't it? Say 12.85 final difficulty. It's not Unreal. Is all I'm gonna say. Oh, thank you for saying good luck. I'm not too far, but still appreciate it. The ring looks chokeable. Okay, but chokeable doesn't mean you can rate it Unreal, bro. There's a lot of towers with chokeable parts. Bro, the final destination, everything in the final destination looks harder than anything in that tower, bro. I'm gonna be so honest. And if the final destination's horrific, then that can't be Unreal. And also, like, it's not max punishment. I'm never agreeing that it's Unreal, bro. I'm gonna be honest. There's no world that can convince me it's Unreal. If that's Unreal, bro, I'm doing it as fast Unreal in like a week. Nah, I think I'm gonna beat this first. This would probably take me longer to beat than that. Actually, nah, to be fair, it is really long, so I'd probably just spend time just practicing it, just due to its length, even though the gameplay is not that hard. Zero chance the final destination is Hori. I mean, the final destination is probably like it's bottom Unreal max though. It's never gonna get above bottom Unreal. But Obelisk of Unrealistic Sightings is definitely easier than the final destination in every single regard. Long with REM gameplay versus long with hard on REM gameplay. It's less punishing though. Aether said himself it's Hori. Okay, but the guy who made the tower is going to find it easier because he made the tower. If you make a tower, it's going to feel easier to you. It doesn't really matter, like, you know. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't played it enough to form a concrete evidence opinion, but I don't have 50 hours to play the final destination. Well, I do, but I don't want to. But I definitely think the final destination is harder than the Obelisk of Unrealistic Sightings. Because every single time someone argues about the difficulty, they just say, oh, well, it's scary. Oh, well, it's long. Oh, well, it's, you know. There's not a single piece of good evidence that points at it being anywhere near low Unreal. Will potentially be the run. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, and also everyone was getting so angry and defensive whenever I just asked, yo, is this really Unreal? They're like, oh, shut up, just say GG. No, I'm gonna question the difficulty. Are people just gonna, and also the guilt tripping in the description is kind of like, bruh. Guilt tripping someone into not sniping your verification is kind of, hey, it doesn't sit right with me, is all I'm gonna say. Nobody's gonna take you seriously. Say beat Unreal and say Obelisk of Unreal. Yeah, no one's, bro. Oh, guys, wait. Road to Unreal, guys. I beat my first Unreal, Obelisk of Unrealistic Sightings. I beat my second Unreal, Tower of Computer Crippling. I just beat my third Unreal, Tower of Microsoft Service. I just beat my fourth Unreal. What's another? Well, there's one more. I think, is it the final destination? I don't know. I'm so bad. Why am I failing it? Where to grind? Wait, it's in, at the moment it's in, what's the fucking place? The Soul Crushing Realm. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere else. Definitely not T, because T hates everyone. Yeah. Ask game ability, because he's the guy. Yeah, same, bro. I asked T-Chat, who is this person? I've never seen them. And they were getting defensive, saying, who are you? Anything but you. Exactly, bro. Finally, someone says it. I don't know why everyone I don't know who the guy who beat it is, personally. I don't know them, but everyone was getting so angry when I was just asking questions, bro. So I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm not gonna be respectful. I mean, I am, but I'm not gonna be, like, blindly saying, oh my god, well done on the mid-unreal. If you put mid-unreal in the title, of course people will be, like, let's say I'm grinding a Tunnel Void, and I put low Unreal in the title. People are going to say, okay, how is this low Unreal, bro? Because you're just lying in the title. And I know people say they put nil in the title, but nil in the title is obviously a joke. Nil in the title is clearly a joke. Because nothing's nil. Even Stratos Humility probably isn't nil. You know what I mean? What's good, Krista? Lol. TFD is length punishment carried, yet its gameplay isn't hardly insane, though it still looks insanely harder than... Yeah, it does, bro. The Final Destination is looks so much harder than Obelisk of Unrealistic Sightings. And then people just get so defensive when they say, oh, play it. Oh. Bro. Anything but GG, guys. Anything but GG's. That's why I don't give a shit about saying anything anymore. Because people are just going to get, like, defensive and angry, no matter what you say. As long as you know that you're being perfectly fine, it's all good. Obelisk is 45 floors. Okay, but the 45 floors of not even max point. Like, bro, Exo was saying, how is this mid Unreal? And fucking everyone was getting so angry. I don't know why everyone was like, I don't know why everyone was glazing so hard. I've never seen that much glaze in my life. It's a lot of glaze. A lot of glaze. It's an industry plant grind. Maybe that's why everyone's glazing it. Industry plant grind. Industry plant grind. The systems grind. It looked easy, which... The Obelisk or what? Yeah, it's still, obviously it's still impressive. TOCV looks cat because I saw floor 6. You're right. Obviously, I still said GG. Obviously, I didn't just say, oh, this is easy. KYS. I didn't say that. I just said, how is this mid-unreal, bro? It's still, even high horrific, still, bro. High horrific still really hard. But compared to a mid-unreal, it's a lot easier, bro. It's like the difference between Thinking Space 2 and a top 100. It's like, obviously a top 100 on GD is still insanely impressive to beat. But comparing it to a top 1, it's a lot easier. Is what I'm getting at. I say I'm not going to blindly glaze someone. Yeah, if you ever question a tower's difficulty and people just start getting defensive and just insulting you, chances are the tower's a lot easier than they are saying it is. I'm not joining Van Miguel's gaming. Playing Grief to top 100. I mean, Grief isn't really a top 1 right now because it's not been verified, but yeah. I'm just saying there's a big difference in the difficulty. Did the spider just fall? I don't even know. It's all the REM players too, like they have zero say. Yeah, it's just everyone. Everyone was just glazing it. I'm not gonna just blindly. Obviously I'm gonna say GG. It's not like I was just. But people, I was just saying. All I was saying, okay, how is this mid unreal, bro? I also said it's funny because people were saying hardest part, good luck in the chat, and the guy is walking in a straight line, holding W, holding D, holding S, holding A, holding W in a circle, and people are spamming like, oh my god, hardest part, like serious, like. I was just saying, damn, I was just laughing, bro, because you gotta laugh at things. It's just fun. It's just, you gotta admit, it's quite funny. And people getting so angry and you're saying, okay, of course I'm gonna question, how is this unreal? I mean, if it's unreal, damn, get me on, bro. I'm gonna play it. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I'm gonna play it. I think if I beat that, I wouldn't count it as a first unreal, though. You were laughing at him. I was laughing at the gameplay. The gameplay was so funny, bro. What tower? The obelisk on unrealistic sign. I wasn't laughing at the guy, bro. I was laughing at the gameplay, bro. It was too funny. And also the fact everyone in the chat was just saying, no, this is really hard. You just hate him. I don't hate him. I don't know him. When people are just gonna, yeah, I know. Who knows, guys? Why do I want deserves to be glazed? It is fire. I hated it when I grinded though, because it was really laggy. Because I was on a pretty bad PC. So all my fails were just me freezing or like micro stirring and shit. The way the chat was spamming, like they were doing wall walks. The chat was spamming like it was the hardest thing in the world, bro. I mean, obviously, any like stream, like I mean, people spam like GG, like go GG. People spam go on this, which and obviously this isn't top one either. But it's just the way the gameplay would look so easy and so like laid back, and everyone was spamming like, oh my god, hardest part, go! And the guy's walking away from like the cosmic clones Halloween steeple from Jato. 2020. The bad part on Wildly Wacky Ones is last. Floor 9 on Wildly Wacky Ones is so hard. I had like 20 floor 9 fails, bro. I did get pretty unlucky on it, but it's still the hardest floor. Definite. I had 1 floor 10. Actually, no, I had 2. I failed the last jump on Wildly Wacky Wonders. Let's move on. No, it's quite fun. No, it's fun to talk about. I like talking about it. I like discussing it. Because it is quite interesting. Obelisk of unrealistic. Anything to slander? I'm not slandering it. This is what I mean. I'm having a perfectly fine discussion, just talking about how it is, and then you're saying I'm slandering it, and I hate the guy, bro. You've demoted it to mid horrific now. I'm sorry. No wonder there was a 1k bounty. How was there a 1k? No, I don't know. Stop talking about it. You're dragging it. You're dragging it. Stop talking about it. I'm in school. Slicer. I mean, you're never going to be able to actually, if they don't agree with your opinion on the difficulty, they're just going to say like, they'll just say, first of all, they'll say, oh, watch the full video, and then you'll say, okay, I watched it and I still think it's easy, and then they'll say, okay, well, beat the tower, and it's like, bruh, you can never win. You can't win. Blind Fate Mog's Infinite Void, yeah. It's COIV level. I think it's easier than COIV. I'd say it's, yeah. I'm not gonna say anything because everyone's gonna get angry. I'm not gonna say any words. I just think it's horrific. That's my final say. I think it's horrific, and I think people get way too defensive over the tower, which makes me think it's much easier than they say it is. That's my final thing, and I'm not going to say anything else about it unless someone asks me in the chat. Oh Why am I failing to do the wiggle jumps? TOEV is top 1 because Peanut Shadow said so. Isn't he trying to jump from like a low kata, bro? No wonder. I don't know why people jump from kata to Unreal. It's such a bad idea. It's generally the like, sure, you'll probably get there if you spend like 2k hours, but you'll probably get there if you spend 2k hours doing a normal progression path, and you'll beat way more towers. Jumping, I know people like to jump. Personally, it's not. Jumping is not for me, but it's up to you at the end of the day. TOCR, oh okay, TOCR, okay. What's that? That's high kata, isn't it? Or is that high mid? Low mid? Not low mid, bro. Fucking, what's the word? It's 11.6, isn't it? I don't know where 11.6 is. TOEV thing is kind of a stretch. Yeah, I do think it's maybe high horrific. Well, actually, even is it? Because it looks just like a GAT tower. It looks like Microsoft Service without like the joke decals everywhere. I don't actually know the history behind it, but seems pretty popular. Let me play TOEV. No, it's ass. It did look pretty buns. Yeah, jumping difficulties, I agree with you, jumping difficulties isn't fun. My biggest jumps have been like Frightening Nightmares to Wacky Wonders or Wacky Wonders to Tora, which is like 0.7 and 0.6, I think. And those, yeah, those weren't the best. Those were quite hard grinds. If I made, yeah, it would, bro. Some random Unreal guy would genuinely beat this and then call it low kata because Unreal players can't really rate towers other than like Unreals. No offense to any Unreal players, it's just, I mean, it's just the truth. It's like I couldn't rate an insane, or I could, if I played a peak extreme and a bottom extreme, they'd feel the same difficulty to me. That's what Unreal players. That's what happens to Unreal players playing horrifics. They'll play like a high horrific, they'll play a low horrific. To them, it feels the same difficulty, so they'll just say the high horrific's low horrific. You know, you make it polit for me so I can slice it, you literally just verify it. It doesn't need play testing. It doesn't need plays. It's finalized. I've played it enough. I've pretty much already beaten it. I got to like the 20th last jump. I am British, yeah. British. Yeah, it doesn't need play testing. Want a cup of tea, bloody mate? Yes. Do you play tiered obbies? I mean, I played some tiered obbies, like, I don't know when it was, but I played Tora. I failed the last jump, and then I just had like 3 RNG fails, and I just quit obbies for like a month or 2. I think it was a month. This was in like December, I think. Actually, no, when, I don't actually remember when it was. It was recent enough. Dude, I haven't been TOEV. I'm bad. I'm bad. Okay. Well, it doesn't need playtesting anyway. Nonetheless, it'll be verified in due date. GS is not harder than TOEV because the gameplay is nerfed. Well, it's not true. That's just not true. I beat Tower of Glory. Now, I've beaten some tier 15s. I almost beat Comatose. I don't know if it's tier 16, tier 15. I'd say it's tier 16. People will say it's tier 15, maybe. I don't know. I don't really care. Whatever it is, I almost beat it. Top 1 Virgin Islands. That's the big Steen. But yeah. I have no idea what I was saying 5 seconds ago. I actually forgot. No, that's what most of the stuff it is. If it's not TOEV, I do agree. I don't know. If you put back quarter stud, the quarter stud on TOEV isn't hard. It's so glazed. It's just, it looks scary. That's it. It's not even hard. The jumps on this that replace that jump are much harder, bro. I'm gonna be so real. I'd low-key delete all of those jumps that we replaced it with and put the quarter stud back, but it would make the tower worse in quality, so I wouldn't do it. Tiers feel so annoying to play. I don't know. I've done like Moonlit Cosmos, fucking some random other ones. Moonlit's the only one I can really remember. I forgot tier 15. I did some tier 15s. You can say Moonlit's 14. I don't really care. We're just dragging it. Oh, wait, which one are you talking about? You're talking about... Oh, BF is top 7. Bro, TOBF is so much harder than all the stuff you just mentioned. How? Bro, oh my god. I think it should be... I don't know about click between frames. Kotech, or maybe not Kotech, I don't know. CoreWave, it should definitely be above CoreWave. It should be above Paradise. It should be above Target Tower and QWERTY, definitely. And Zen, bro, Mog Zen Surplus. The nerf version of Zen Surplus gets mogged, bro, 100%. 1000%. So it feels Terry and horrific at the same time. How does it feel Terry and horrific? Not above Paradise, okay, maybe. No, bro, I don't know. Skitsuna changed my mind on Paradise. This guy like quantum stratted the whole thing and it doesn't look as bad as it used to. I think it's just because the tower's just not fun. That's why no one goes for it. Not because it's outrageously hard. It's just not got... No one's really played it enough. Other than Yasmania fluked it. Although Yasmania is like the fluke god, so... I doesn't really say anything about it, to be honest. Which one is the best in the trio? CBF, Kotech? Probably Kotech, and then CBF, and then the Final Destination. I mean, it looks really cool, but I'd assume playing it is abysmal. The only reason I put it as the best thing in my Unreal ranking video is just because it looks the best, bro. I don't actually have any experience on a single one of them, so I wasn't really ranking it based on enjoyability because I can't. I haven't played them like that to enjoy them, so I haven't grinded them, so I can't really tell you how fun they are to grind. Can I not fail the camera control jumps? Okay, nice. So now I'm gonna not fail this. Okay. Feels easy in counter and way harder. That's endurance towers, to be honest. That's just endurance in general. You know what endurance towers is? Whenever you fail, you'll redo the jump. You're like, how did I fail this? It's easy. But then when you get back there in the real run, it feels just so much harder. CBF is the best. CBF is interesting. I played through it and it felt bloody... It felt so hard. All ladders gone TOEV defo harder. I don't agree. The ladders aren't hard. If you're saying it's because they're luck based, you can't really rate a tower based off luck based. You can't, if you could rate a tower based off of luck based, then the Final Destination would be top 1. And also Watermelon would be peak horrific. When remove code already grind? Probably never. Because you say it's like extreme. I don't think I'd really need to grind it. The ladders carry TOEV. No, they don't. The ladders don't carry 8 carries. Well, actually, yeah, to be fair, okay, the ladders on 5, the hard. The ladders on 5 carry 5. I don't think I've ever failed a wall hop on 5. I don't actually think I've failed a wall hop on floor 5. I've only failed the ladders because they've dropped me. But I'm not going to rate a tower's difficulty based off me being dropped by a ladder because that's kind of... It's not really difficult, it's just unlucky. It's Terra thing or Extremo. I don't know what's wrong with the Terra. Did they turn the elasticity up on the ladders? Because if you turn elasticity down, you get dropped less. But those ones feel like they've turned them up, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if they turn the ladders elasticity up. Or the part above the ladders, what you turn it up. I thought CBF was still between frames. I always thought it was cold-blooded facility, but it's cold-blooded fatality. It's also niche. Skitsuna calls it horrific. I wouldn't know. I don't think it's horrific though. I mean, if CBF is horrific, then I'm not going to talk about the obelisk anymore, actually. All I'm saying is, you know, maybe down there. I thought it was also called facility. Yeah, I think every single person I spoke to thought it was facility, bro. Just one day I looked at it and I was like, wait, what the hell? This is fatality, bro. I think, unless someone told me, I don't remember. This tower feels interesting. Yeah, it's like TOEV, but like remastered. But I'm not calling it TOEV R because that sounds pretty buns. Hello? Oh, am I cooked? Why did... Dude, that's so annoying. When you tap S and go flying off the thing. This looks 10 times more fun than TOEV, so it's easy. Okay, that's just rage bait. Rage bait detected. Oh, yeah, don't jump down. That's so annoying, bro. What the hell? I literally just tap... fair enough. I mean, it's... Stuff like that's just... I mean, what can you do? But yeah. I mean, one way to make this less fun is make it the original TOEV colours and add the original songs back. That will genuinely zap half the fun out of it. You read the sign of the floor next time. Alright. I think it says something about jank. It says that, like, this is jank or something. Okay, I'm going around the side next time. What if it's tier 11? I'm not actually sure too. What's your... If you don't want me, my hardest tower is Flagrant Aggravation. Which is mid. Horrific. Located in the Eternal Abyss. Do a run listening to Funk. I'm not doing a run listening to Funk. I'm not doing a run listening to Funk. The good fast horrific. Digital wall. Well, you can do Jabberwock. People will probably try and tell you it's Kata. You can just ignore them though. People like to try and demote things. I know it's kind of hypocritical coming from me demoting obelisk, but who cares? You don't have to listen to my opinion. Topher is low mid. I don't think 0.45 is low mid, but maybe it is. And actually it isn't. 0.4 is mid. 0.45 is mid. Mid horrific. GOJJ is high Kata. Well, that's your opinion. In the game, it's horrific, so if you beat it in the game, it will say you have a horrific beaten, so... I mean, you could do Vegan Hindrances in ETOH, that's horrific. On TTC, it's rated low mid horry. Well, that's TTC. I don't look at TTC that much. I'm talking about the Eternal Abyss. The place I beat it, it's mid-hurry. TTC also has Eternal Void extremely high up. So when I beat Eternal Void, we're going to say that's my hardest. It also has Infinite Void above like 50 things it shouldn't be above. It also has Computer Crippling at Unreal. It has, I mean, but it's fair enough. You can look at the list when it suits you. If you want to underrate someone's completion, you can do it. If I beat TOEV in a place where it's Unreal, you finally agree that CV is easier. If TOEV was Unreal, yes, this would be easier, because this isn't Unreal. The difference is TOEV isn't Unreal; it's mid-horrific. You said TOEV would be your hardest. Well, if it was if I took it as being like the rating is on TTC, bro, it's like high peak. I mean, it would be, bro. That's TOEV above TRP. Honestly, TOEV is probably below TRP, to be honest. In terms of actuality. Okay, I failed this like 5 times today. Okay, let's go like that. There we go. I'm just wondering, yeah, TRP's gameplay is it's actually a fun tile to all jump, which is weird. I actually really like all jumping it. I don't know why. It's fun to all jump. It's funny if they change TOEV victory to void on April Fools. ETOH doesn't know what funny is anymore, though. They only know what bringing back old event items for Robux is. And also making boring events with like 3 steeples, and they're all easy. I think there's more steeples, but... And then they also do the forced acronym mini tower, like... They do like... Yeah, like a 10-minute long mini tower with a forced acronym. Which is not really the most fun thing in the world. Kind of gets to a point. And this is what the sign says. It says have some trustable... I don't even know what that means. COV 11 to TOEV. I don't even know, man. Ah. Mate, I just hit my head. What the flip? Oh, they're skips. They probably are like high jump skips. I'll have to look through and patch them. You can't. You can't skip 10. Because we added an anti-cheese button, so you do actually have to do the entire reverse dropper. Yay! I think if I never buffed this tower, I would have beaten already, because the jump I failed on 10 was a jump I buffed. And also the final stretch would have been the OG version, which was actually, I don't know if the OG version was worse, like harder. I think it was easier, and then there was one like weird, goofy section. But yeah, I would have probably already beaten this one. But I don't really want to beat it. I wanted to. Well, what am I on about? I do obviously want to beat it, but it's good that it's harder, more interesting, and also preparing for EV much better. I think you should go for Ooze next. I don't want to do it because it's gonna be way too controversial, because technically it would be an Unreal, but it's not. I don't want to do a fake Unreal. If it gets moved down, then maybe I'll do it, yeah. Or I'll do it after I've beaten an Unreal, so that it's not going to be controversial. Because I would have to, it'd be really, yeah, it'd be way too messy, bro. Because I wouldn't consider it fast Unreal, but people would be saying, oh, it's Unreal, you did Unreal. You do TOEV as a new hard stuff. This I'll do TOEV After this, for definitely, yeah. I'm a new hardest though. I've played EV for like way less time than I've played this, and I've gotten so much further considering the time. The only thing about TOV is it's just not as fun. But you can't say because it's less fun, it's harder. That doesn't really change any gameplay at all. So it doesn't really make it harder. This is just better. If I have 22 haunts you, I would do 22, but it's also controversial because it's horrific some places, unreal some places. I want to do an unreal, rated unreal. People say it's unreal, an unreal tower, not a controversial unreal. And I don't want to do IV. IV is really generic. Have I already got the button? I think I do. No, I don't. Is it harder to lift in the gym if you don't want to be there? It's a good point, but that doesn't make the jumps harder. The jumps stay the exact. The raw difficulty of the tower stays the exact same. Do COIV, pack it up. I do not want to do COIV. What's the best realm tiles to do before doing TOD? Do you mean, are we talking about Tower of Dream State or Tower of Double Trouble and you forgot the T? If you're about Double Trouble, I actually don't know, I haven't done rems in ages. Someone in chat help this man out. Tower of Dragon is on. What the fuck is Tower of Dragon? Or is this niche? TODC. Oh, he means DC. All good. I was just guessing if you meant. Bruh. New gen don't know Tower of Dragon. What the? I don't know Tower of Dragon. Never heard of it. What's your hardest tower? I'm new in this community. My hardest tower is Tower of. I actually forgot to be honest. Tower, yeah, Tower of Flame Aggravation, which is mid horrific. It's kind of hard to explain. Mid horrific. To a new player though, it's top like 70 on the list. And the tower I'm playing currently is like top 30. Top 30 hardest. Yearning Victory. Yearning Victory is a good one to be honest. Hardest is low mid. This guy's rage baiting. If there's people, seeing as you're new to the community, people like him are what I call they're underraters. They basically underrate every single tower and try and like bring you down. Are you top? I mean, I'm like top 70 on the leaderboards. I'm definitely not like top 10. But I'm still decent enough at the game. Okay, this should be a floor 5 run up here. Locked, okay, nice. People like Colorbu, you don't rely on for difficulty. I feel like both of us are people you don't rely on for difficulty. But at least I'm not going to bring people down. So not top 17 player. I never said I was top 17. I said top 70 on the leaderboard. I'm top 70 on the soul crushing leaderboard. He keeps saying, oh, listen, honestly saying he's mid unreal. I'm not saying that. I mean, that's just realistic, bro. There's no way that's mid-unreal. We're saying it's a top 1. I mean, okay, sure, it's top 1. Pyuru is the next top, is a top 1 player. Put her on flipping tower. Put her on monochromatic haze next, because it's easier, no? I don't know what happened there, but we saved it. I saved it. Pyuru is the same difficult skill as Monster is a block. Cola keeps saying it's peak Unreal. I do, bro. It must be peak Unreal, no? Because it's long. It's got like a couple hard jumps, I think. I remember it having a few hard jumps. It at least has insane difficulty jumps somewhere. After the walking part. Don't worry, I didn't really fall. I mean, technically I could. I'm not risking that. Cola saw 3 minutes of it. I saw the hardest parts. I saw all I needed to see. Hardest is medium. That's not bad though. My first video was me being a medium. Realistically, you can go from medium to horrific in like a year if you're like Lognog or Prodigy. You've got to start somewhere. This is harder than TOEV, and don't say 5 because it's easier. Well, if you because it's got harder jumps and it's longer. I can't make you think it's harder, because if you think the obviously harder parts are easier, there's literally no world where you're ever going to believe that it's harder. I did medium to horrific in a year. I did medium to horrific in like 6 years because I kept quitting. I guess you should get there at the end of the day. Because if it's because it's longer, then obviously unrealistic sighing is nil. You're right. It is nil. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying so you get the two towers together. CV has harder jumps than EV, and it's also longer than EV. Therefore, I mean it's up to you. I'm not gonna tell you. You can just consider which one's harder. Okay, what did I even fail on 5? Is it this? Oh yeah. Oh no, it's this, wasn't it? I guess I just didn't time well. Oh my god. TOEV has more aura, so it's harder. Okay, yeah, I agree. TOEV has more aura. How do you do media? I actually have no idea how he's done that. I don't even know if he's telling the truth. But you know what? Fair play. I mean, obviously you can get there quicker now than you could 5 years ago, because no one had a horrific 5 years. Actually, did they? Actually, no, maybe they did 5 years ago. Because it was 2021, I think Vacant was beaten, and Vacant was horrific when it was beaten, so I count that as horrific when it's beaten. Everyone said it's the first horrific, so fair enough. It might be a hot take, but Vacant's low-key still horrific with no skips. Okay, this part's... Okay, you do hit your head. That wiggle jump's so scary. 60 FPS alignment keys gives too much height and it's awkward. 240 alignment keys... I never really noticed the difference with alignment keys. I used 60 alignment keys at some point because I need to switch to mouse mid wall hop. Yo, what's good, PCZM? Is it PCZM or ZM? Not because of strats. Which strats are we talking about? Boom Sasox TOV comp was horrid though. Exactly, yeah. Oh, you're talking about Vacant, fair enough. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna argue Vacant being horrific because that's just. But his was definitely horrific, bro. I think that's pretty valid. Okay. I'm going around this way. Then we have to do the wiggle jump again. I'm assuming a recovery like that isn't blacklisted on TTC. There's no shot on that. So otherwise, when you fall, then you would have to jump to 1 every time. I do know you can't wall hop the frame to save. I did ask them that, and they said no. Which is fair enough. I don't think you can wall hop the frame anyway in this tower, so I don't think that actually changes anything. Son. What the flip? Would Toby unreal if you let wall hop backwards? Probably not, no. That was kind of a cook fail, but it's not that end of the world unless I fail this. We should be able to get back pretty comfortably. I'm pretty good at 5. That was kind of a cook fail though, to be honest. It's kind of just dragging it, bro. I should have just... Because it's either I get to probably 7 or I fail 5 end. Which hopefully I don't fail 5 end, but... It's not really a surprise if I fail it, because it is the hardest part of 5. 5 pretty long shot, because you have to do stupid cylinder wall hop wraps. Goodbye, Diego. I'm still rem skill in Israel. Why rem skill in Israel? Rem skill if you listen to the underraters. I mean, there's valid underrating and there's like rage bait underrating. Rage bait underrating is just like extremely, like just no one agrees with it. And then valid underrating is me. Everything I underrate is valid, guys. So, what are your thoughts on rap hour getting time as worst mid Unreal? It looks shit. That's my thoughts on it. Obelisk is the worst mid Unreal. Mid Unreal. Bro, you know that hearing mid Unreal and Obelisk with Unreal hit in the same sense just gets me angry. Mid Unreal, bro. Mid Unreal and flip him Mumbai. What are we doing? Just so obviously, it's just not mid Unreal, bro. Not even Unreal. I don't know how they've gotten away with that, bro. It's genuinely, it's just because the way everyone just like hates on you if you disagree. It's like holy glaze, bro. Wait, I'm all jumping TS. Have fun. Fun in quotation marks because it's quite debatable if it's fun. Why is Unk scared? Just flick on the wedge. I couldn't be bothered to grab my mouse. Doesn't it? It did have, yeah, someone beat it though. But they're saying it's mid Unreal, and it's not, because it isn't. But if you disagree with people saying it's mid Unreal, you just get, it's like you just get, what the hell? You just get people just hate on you if you disagree, so it's not really worth it. People just say you're hating. Oh, you hate the guy who beat it. Oh, you hate this. You hate that. Oh, you suck. It's not mid Unreal. It's just not. It's not even Unreal. If it's Unreal, then I mean, I guess we can all get a easy Unreal. Easy, obviously not easy, but for an Unreal. More inaccurate than CV being hard. Yeah. That's good. Yes, it is. Actually, if anyone disagrees with this being harder than EV, I'm going to guilt trip you. I'm going to also say that you are being really mean and you hate me and you're a bad person. So sorry guys, you know. That's the new idea. I think the end of 4 is pretty easy. Rap Hour is mid on real easy. I don't know, I've never played it, so I've just seen Papayingas trying to play it. And I thought, damn, this book looks boring as hell. It's like Blind Fate, but way longer. Okay, that sounds quite hard, yeah. Is it punishing? Could also factor in punishment when you're looking at a tower. Okay. It's really punishing. Okay, has Toa Raw? Does it? Well, I guess Toa Raw for like 1 billion hours. Quite hard. Holy shit. 9% of fails are death. It's only punishing if you fall. Yeah, I just see that. It's normally how it works. That is actually normally how it works. What's obelisk is unrealistic sightings? It's a horrific obelisk. So it got verified. Yeah. It looks like a GAT tower, like a joke one. Like it low-key looks like Microsoft service with all the Garfields deleted. Is it fine if I submit TOEV to tower game? I mean, you can do it after I beat it. Underrate to underrate. Used to be high, yeah. I think it still is. Bro, people get so angry when I say that, bro. I'm sorry. It's genuinely too funny. I don't know how much they paid people to glaze it, but I mean, it clearly worked. People underrate my completions generally all the time, bro. I couldn't care less about underrating things. It's like TFD, yeah. It's easier than TFD though, but it's a similar type. It's less punishing as well. Also, it doesn't look very visually impressive. Okay, there we go. It's free game for the long punch. Yeah, it's not as punishing as TFD, however. Hop on the GC. Now I'm not in any VCs right now. I'm just playing. I'm just here to play. Dude, you're just dragging. Bro, someone mentioned it. What do you want me to do? Also, people get. I don't know. Bro, spent the money earned to spread. Yeah, yo, that's actually a valid point, bro. That's low-key a valid point. They spent the money on getting people to glaze it. It's learning as hell. It's just long. Hop on our VC. I don't want to. No offense, I just don't want to. It's hella Lania. Base and real or high? Yeah, high end Hori. High end Hori. That's a good way to end it. Okay, I'm gonna wait here because I went there. I thought you. Yeah, I see. Okay, we go now. Did I do it? Oh, I'm so bad at that, bro. One person purified. Yeah, one person at least says it's horny now. Got a long way to go, bro. I think if I went into the Eternal Abyss server and said I think Obelisk of Unrealistic Sightings is high horrific, I would genuinely probably get banned. I'd get banned for saying nothing, to be honest, but you know what I mean. It's TOQ horror. Now that one might be harder than Obelisk. That one might be harder than the Obelisk, let's be honest. What's your timing? I don't know, I just suck. I'm not even bad at timing, so I just diss timing in general. TOQ, it might be harder than Obelisk. You can't have opinions, it's all rage bait. Exactly. You'd get crucified if you said it's horror. Yeah, I know. That's why I think it's funny to call it horrific. Actually, I do actually think it is. But I'm gonna stop talking about it because I don't want to get people are gonna come to my house and beat me up. All right. Anyway, we're pretty. If we either fail this or we don't, bro. I mean, obviously. All right. Here we go. Why do I suck at that part now? I can't do it anymore. Let me clip and just see. I want to just review the footage. I just suck at that bit. I'm not even bad at time. Shut up. There we go. Bro, what? I must have flicked way too early. I guess, yeah, I flicked too early. Gosh, damn, bro. I just suck at that part now. Ah, it's irritating. Why did I have no clip in the lobby? It's the more I fail it, the worse I get at it, because I get more scared. Nerfed, okay, yeah, right now, okay, that just kind of confirms it, bro. Nerfed outside. Okay. Okay, that one there, I don't actually know what happened there. Oh, dude. Okay. Ah, that part's really hard though. Buff this to Unreal. No. People would still call it horrific anyway. Alright, well. Let me... Oh, can I get... Why am I here with practice mode? Bro, okay. Leave. Okay. This part def through CV's harder, definitely, but... That part's just... Oh, I hate it, because when I fail it, I just get worse at it. At least I can consistently enough. I can get there. A lot more consistent than I could prior. But I'm not gonna nerf it. I think it's fine. I've done it. I did it like 4 times or 3 times in a row. It's just the hard part. I mean, it's about much as you can say. And also it's outside, so it's like pretty brutal if you fail it. And also, ooh, your bottom progress is gone. I mean, there's not much. Bro, game, I can't lie. We can just delete the ladder, the truss on floor 1. You know the bottom progress truss? We just delete it. I don't think it just makes the tower look easier without actually helping me. Because I don't think I've ever fallen to 1 from 4 with that. Like, it's kind of, yeah. And once you get to 5, it's either... You get past 5, get to 7 and die anywhere from 7 to 10, or you fail 5 outside. The bottom progression never gets used. It just makes the tower look easier. So you can honestly delete the floor 1 truss, because it's just completely irrelevant. Yeah, it's genuinely useless, bro. And even if I did fall to 1, it's like, bro, I'll probably die on the 1 up part anyway. It just makes the tower look easier without actually making it easier for me, which is kind of useless. There's no point making it easier if it doesn't make it easier, because people just say it's easier. Floor 8 rap house 20 minutes long. How long does it take to build? Ask a game, because I'm not sure. So if you guys want to know what I was on about getting deleted, it's this truss on floor 1. This is useless. Never gets used, and people just say, oh, it's bump press is easy. When I've never even had to use that bump press in my life. Floor 8, rap hour, all jump, good luck. That's how it sounds. Quite brutal. What's the point of all jumping it? Almost Stalin Plus is here. I've heard a lot about you. Most boring all jump experience. That might go to Impending Doom or Obelisk of Unrealistic Sightings. Or the Final Destination. Well, I don't actually know how long rap hour is. Rap hour sounds hella long too, to be honest. I only want to see TOWH as TOVH. I did see that at first. That's also because people were talking about VH earlier, so I kind of just automatically assumed. I have 35. Why do you have so many all jumps on Kaizo's people, bro? Why? I'm gonna have to jump off that, yeah. Toyd is low-key more fun since... Yeah, to be fair, that's true. Toyd is interesting. It's a cool tower. It just seems like to grind it seems so draining. I'm back. So I'll stream today. Some very interesting things are going to happen in this chat. I'll let you in on this one. If you say SQ is harder than CV, I don't know how hard SQ is. Maybe it's harder, maybe it isn't, I don't know. I'll just say it's harder. Okay, Tower of Substantial Quietus is harder than Tower of Ceaseless Void. There you go. I don't actually know, I've played floor, I've all jumped it. I don't know how hard Substantial is even rated. I'm pretty sure it is rated at like 0.85 or something like that, isn't it? I mean, I think it is harder to begin with, if it's correctly rated. 8.5. Okay, if it's 0.85, yeah, it is literally harder, according to the T ratings. Although T ratings does have EV at 0.75. So, but yeah. I haven't played it enough. I have played EV enough to know that it's not 0.75. He's clipped scammer, get scammed. TOEV harder. TOEV is not harder than flipping Substantial, bro. Substantial probably is harder than this, if it's correctly rated. Scammer, get scammed. Guys, I got scammed. I'm gonna cry now. I'm gonna cry. We're gonna have Epstein Plus and Diddy Plus there. May I? Oh god. Sounds like it's gonna be an interesting one. I mean, TOEV is harder than CV. Oh, fair enough. 13.85. Oh, he means 12.85, not 13.85. If that's what he said. I always get them mixed up too, to be honest. I generally always say, for Kata I say 12, and for Horrific I say 13. For Unreal I never say 14. For Unreal I always get it right. I mean, I don't mind you thinking this is that TOEV's hard, because it doesn't. It's not like, you know, it's an opinion. It's an opinion on a Roblox hobby. I can't really. You can't get too upset over it. I mean, if it got placed below TOEV, it depends. Okay, let's say they rate this above TOEV, I'll be very pleased. If they rate this just under TOEV, I'll be like, okay, not the worst. If they rate it way below TOEV, I'm gonna be like, bro, come on. What are we doing? Tower name. This tower is Tower of Ceaseless Void. Number 2 crown means you're the person who spoke, the top 2 speaker in the chat. Tower name, yeah, is in the tower. Yeah, Tower of Ceaseless Void. I mean, game ability. If this is gonna get rated below TOEV, you're never gonna hit the end of me. I mean, bro. I mean, yeah. I still think it's hard though. I'm not gonna change my mind. What the fuck do I hear behind the door, bro? Most of the TOEV skill players that I've spoke to have said this is definitely harder. Now, with the Unreal players, that's a different story. But the Unreal players, like, 99% of Unreal players just rage bait. No offense, obviously. Love to all my Unreal skilled players out there, but they do like to rage bait. Which, to be fair, if I was Unreal skilled, I would like to rage bait too. Anything to take my mind off Tower of Blind Fate 500th hour on the grind. To be fair, if you're spending 500 hours on Blind Fate, you're not Unreal skill. You're like low horrific maybe. I just think that I feel like the game. The thing is, people when they look at this, they look at the jumps that we've made a bit like better and easier, and then they don't acknowledge the buffs whatsoever. They'll see I changed one jump to be slightly easier, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's easier than in TOEV. This is easier than TOEV." They just ignore like every single buff that there is, right? US is 30.4. Yeah, that's true. Anything's possible. I'm gonna stop talking about US. I'm not. If I see someone say anything about US, I'm gonna ignore it because otherwise I'm gonna get slimed out by everyone. Bro, this is a W run, by the way. Look at my speed. Get into a VC with a list moderator. L nerfs, this is RAM. Bro said that like he was there. I balanced it, bro. I did balance it. I went through everything and I was like, okay, let's buff this. Let's change this. Let's buff this. 99.9% of the changes I made were buffs. On the odd chance I nerfed the jump, I buffed like 5 jumps to like compensate. I kind of do have a say when I say we. You know what, Tower of the Home Fighter? Tower of the Home Fighter is so hard, bro. I do think it's bottom horry, but I'm bad at cam control, so it's really hard for me. Get into a list of VC. Yeah, I will. I mean, actually, no, Shid owns the fucking 60 list. That's irrelevant. Why the fuck is the door banging? Let's go EJ Creeper. Home Fighter, I beat that take my first horrific, bro. I don't get how people do it as first horrific, bro. GG. That's so impressive. Tower name is Ceaseless Void. I swear you asked a second ago. Why does the door keep fucking banging, bro? Oh my god. Mate, the door's open. Are you brain dead? It's open. The door's literally. Are you banging the door? It's open. The door's open. What are you doing? You guys could. Anyway. Is the dog throwing up? I don't think he is. I'd hope not, because it's going to be slightly irritating. I don't know, I think he was just coughing. Why do people ask the name? It is in the stream title. It is true. That is correct. It doesn't hurt for me to say it again. YouTuber name? That's actually a good question. I actually don't know. Who am I? I'm too slimy to lock in. I think I'm good. Stanley Tinsel. Yes, that's the YouTuber name. That's my Roblox name. That is not my IRL name. Some people think that's my full government name. That is not my full government name. Graphics card name. I think it's like, I actually don't know. He says cam control suck, yes, he all jump TOTH in 4 minutes, but I don't do good in real runs. That's just muscle memory. I just don't do good in real runs. Compared to all my other skill, my cam control is severely behind. Obviously, my cam control doesn't suck in the grand scheme of things. Like, compared to the average person, I probably have better cam control, but it's just, compared to my other like skills, like technical, endurance, cam control is pretty my worst. Other than like memory, because memory's not even... Memory's just memory, bro. You can't really get good at it. Memory's just length. Maybe speedrun. I suck at speedrun. Although speedrun's also kind of just learning, like where to go. More than something you just get naturally better at. Obviously you can. And yeah, memory's just pay to win, bro. You just need photographic memory. What is code reading? It's just a name. Control's my best skill. Yeah, I see. Who's laughing? Boom, Sassup. I don't even know. Tara's cool, thank you. I didn't make it, but still. It's a nice break from this house sucks. This is slop, void slop, full die. Low catter. Bro, copied my avatar, respect. I did not mean to copy your avatar. I mean, to be fair, my avatar's not very... Yeah, to be fair, it's not the... Hello. Okay. No, I have to wait. Good luck, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This timing, I'm so bad at this timing, bro. What's your gonna be your first Unreal? I have no clue. Wait, I need to look. Are they desynced? I couldn't tell if that was slightly desynced. I didn't really matter because I landed the jump. I should have went there, bro. Well, we either fail the next jump or we get to the outside. The outside is... Okay, they are slightly desynced. That's not too bad. Okay, yeah, this part's low-key impossible. Well, not this part, the part after. Okay, guys. It is time. This part is so... Ah, it's so hard. Okay. Okay. Bro, that was the worst one yet, bro. What am I doing with that part? I've low-key got a mind block on that part, bro. I just... I can get there consistent. It's just I honestly that was the worst one yet. I just don't. I just didn't flick hard enough. Yeah, in a real run I just get too scared. I mean, it took me like 12 minutes. That's the quickest time getting there. Just do TOEV. Okay. Yay, he fell. Don't you love this funny wall hop section I made? I mean, this part used to be easy. I mean, this used to be a ladder. Is that Z-firing? Bruh. This part used to be a ladder. This part used to be a ladder. This part used to be a ladder. And there used to be a corner here. This part used to be so easy, bro. This part used to be so easy. And now it's, like, impossible. I genuinely would be getting to floor 8, like... Or floor 7, I meant. Pretty well. But this part's just hard. This part is genuinely just... pretty damn hard. I'm gonna keep going because it's only been an hour and a bit. Alright. Just flick more violently. Yeah. I'm not flicking violent, bro. I need to get angry. I need to get what? Okay, I just TOLL new grind. This guy said he's quitting, by the way, after TOEV. Every single person who said they're gonna quit, they just never do. They just I don't know. Guys, can you watch this? Wait. Oh! I just did that with alignment keys. I wouldn't trust doing that with alignment keys. You could do that with alignment keys, but you gotta make sure you can't do that with alignment keys. You know. Okay, that's not consistent. Unless you're just that bad at wall flick. Wall flicks up. Yeah, actually, what are they called? Flick with tranquil. I think I just need to flick nicely. Flick confidently. Yeah, that is... I just got so lucky there. They just take a break for 2 weeks. They just don't quit. And no one who's ever said they're quitting has actually quit. Out of all my friends. I don't know if they just do it because they get like... They don't know what else to say. I don't know. That's why I never say I'm gonna quit. I always say I'm taking a break because I'm not gonna quit, am I? I know it's super demotivated. I know, it is on there. People just say it. I don't know if they say it for attention. I don't know. I mean, I've definitely said it for attention before. Whenever I fall down, I'm like, oh, I'm quitting this game, bro. I'm quitting. You're flicking like you're doing a showcase. Just flick instead of brushing. I didn't flick. Yeah, I'm just scared. $60 FPS. Alright, watch this. 60, bang. Do this. Bro. Good music choices. I like this song other than the end. I don't know what it is with the end of the song. But, yeah, no, the music in this tile is good. Definitely better than TOEV. Can you switch back to alignment key? I mean, you can, but I don't trust it. Don't be scared. You're right. You're right. You lost top 3. What? I wonder if you can switch back to alignment keys. I don't think I trust it enough though. I mean, you can, yeah, it's not worth it, I'll be honest. My favourite type of chair, I actually have no clue. I don't really know types of chair. Maybe I'm going to do a 360 on here for the aura. Like that. Okay, that time I bounced off the wall. I got it. Okay, let's look. I'm not doing a 360. But what I am gonna do is, why is there a white bar on top of my... Let's go. Okay. It's time to farm slap tile shots to improve wall hops skill. A wall walks, wall hops. Wall walks, a wall hops with a roof on your head. It's just kind of annoying. If I could get past that wall hop part every time, I'd have beaten it, bro. That wall hop part is probably the hardest part of the tower. It might be. Because wall hops are just never 100% consistent. At least in my opinion. Also, that part's a lot harder just because of, like, it's an easy mine block. It's an easy mine block. You're the longest tower of each diff next short. That's actually a good idea, thank you. It'll be of insane plus, because people say do easy to, but that would be too long. No one's watching easy to SC, bro. No one cares what the longest difficult tower is. I would probably just make like a separate non-SC version when I run out of ITS. I told you TOEV harder, why ain't nobody believing? That part on TOEV is free, bro. I low-key have failed it. I will admit that though, but that's only because I was doing it with alignment keys and I realized, oh shit, how am I meant to turn? And then I fell. But that part on TOEV, I would be passing every time. I would never fail that part on TOEV. That's all I'm going to say. £10 if bro jumps on 5 outside right now, TOEV, he's failing. No, I'm not. Stream PB is 5 end times 2. Thing about 5 end is it's 99% chance if I get past 5 end I'm getting to 7, and I'm really good at 7. I did fail 7 twice yesterday, but getting to 8, there's a high chance I get to 8 if I pass 5 end. There's a high chance I get to 8. I say with confidence. There is a high chance I get to 8. Bloody hell. What task do you use? I'm using task ability right now. I don't know who. That's the task I'm using. To cheat on this tower. It comes with live keyboard sounds. How is Bros PB 10 but you can't get to 6? Because if I got to 6 I'll be getting to 8. That's how. Fluke. It's not even that I fluked. I got to 9 yesterday, and I also failed, and then got to 8 again, and then it's not like I fluked that, and I'm never gonna get back. It's just 5 end is just a big roadblock. It's like cruel punishment 4 outside. That's like a big part of getting far. A big roadblock. Yeah, I did definitely fluke to 10 end. But I mean, I have good practice. Is this very for fun? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's any bounty. I honestly don't remember, but I just did it because I just wanted to. I have no face. I get ladder drop down very sad. Wait, I got ladder drop. Okay, Flowey. It's harder than TOEV because I got ladder drop. I mean, it's just simple maths. I think it did have a bounty. I don't remember. This game removes it and scams me. I mean, I said it on the place, didn't it? It says 3.6k bounty. Wow. It's almost as much as I got for the ETOH tournament. Calm down, did it. You ain't beaten it. What do you mean did it? Did what? I know I haven't beaten it. Have you played? I have not played the Easter event. I've heard. I'm just gonna wait until they fix all the bugs, because I've heard that you get soft locked into like a 30-minute long steeple and then have to do it all again. So I would rather wait until they fix all the bugs and then I'll play it. And I mean, it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't hit the same as the events used to. It's just 30 minutes long, medium steeples. Imagine it turns out to be unreal. I'll be very surprised. I mean, no, I'm not gonna get back into the obelisk. They have. After this verified, that's how you're gonna beat plates very calamity and beat the ceaseless void boss. Don't talk to the Duchess too much on Easter event. She in my DMs. She might leave you if she comes in this stream and sees me on this tower. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, you know. Gotta keep her away from this stream. Oh, hello. I remember the day when the Cody beat and verified Tower of Ceaseless Void. I remember that day. That day's it's in 2 days, by the way. No, it isn't. I don't think I'm here in 2 days. What day is it today, guys? Is it Tuesday or no? It's Tuesday today. Shit, I'm gone on Thursday, so it won't be in 2 days. Nah, I verify it tomorrow. My favorite non-SC tower. That's actually a shout. That's a good question. I actually have no clue. I'm just gonna think. Tower of Autumn Harvest. Never mind. What am I about? It's definitely Autumn Harvest. What a banger. Tower of Autumn Harvest from the 2019 Thanksgiving event. That's all I'm going to say. It's niche and it's also a banger. I have to go to school tomorrow. Unlucky. I have school next week. We still have a week off. TOEV ain't your favorite non-SC. Oh no, this is my favorite. This is Rem. It's a bit too hard for me to really rate. I can't do Rems. Because as Jimbo once said, I can't get past intense. So I'm sorry. What's school? School is a place where you go and they teach you things. I don't know. School is interesting. School is definitely a place. Now, positive, maybe not. This is peak intense. Oh, come on, man, please. Just give me something, bro. Can we get away with baseline Rem? This is peak hard. School is prison. The only good thing about school is this little funny moments. Can you get a copy of TOCV? I cannot because it is a private place. I'm very sorry. Did you get out East? Did you get Easter break? Yeah, I'm in the second week. Is there any COV tower that's kata that's not stupid soup enough of an already existing tower? I don't think there's a kata, but this was meant to be kata, is what Gameability said. But then he said they were like, fuck it, and made it horrific. Okay, this part. That jump's so bloody stupid. But if I delete all the stupid jumps, people would genuinely call this free. Mate, I'm so bad. No comment, bro. That was irritant. That fail was pretty bad. Not the end of the one. But. I just want to get to 7. Make the wall walks unnetted. And remove that jump. People would still say it's easy. It's easier now. The only wall walking list that I would ever consider making unnetted is the one on 5 because it's pretty consistent. But I don't think I'm going to make any of them. I'm not going to make them unnetted because people would crash out, which is kind of valid. How's that noise? Would you verify Thanos' Great Citadel? Sounds pretty cool. How hard is it? That'd be a cool stream. That's gotta be horrific, no? It's gonna be longer than a certain obelisk. Would you do Tower of Pregnant Hyenas? No. How do you remember me? I remember you from what? I mean, I know who you are. I remember you were here earlier, yeah? Apologize for that crusty... How is it? What do you mean crusty whisper? I said obelisk. How is that crusty, bro? I'm never whispering again in my life, bro. Crusty. Ew. At least I haven't got muted in the Eternal Abyss server today. I've generally been muted in that server like 50 times without even saying anything. It's quite impressive, actually. I just have that much aura. They're scared of what I'm going to say, so they just always mute me. Without me even saying anything. They just know I'm going to speak facts. Would you verify Tower of Ceaseless Void at High Hori? I think I would. I think this underrated player, the Cold Rudy, would verify the Tower of Ceaseless Void located in Soul Crushing Realm. Hold on, let me lock him on this jump. Impossible timing. Do you remember me now? No. Who are you? When is TOEV grind? Probably tomorrow. I'll grind it. I just don't feel like grinding it today. Because it's too hard. It's too easy. Okay, hold on. Let me not fail this part again. There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Okay. When are you gonna remember me? Probably never. Sorry, buddy. Is the drop down wall hop on 8 replaced? The easy drop down wall hop from Citadel or from Tower of Eternal Void? Yes, it's replaced. Is that what you want me to say? Now this tower's easier. Now this tower's easier. That was low horrific. No, I'm joking. But yeah, it is replaced. Because it's bad. It's just not really a good jump. I do agree that removing it makes it easier, but I do think the every 50 other buff in that floor makes the tower. I think it makes up for it. I don't think you will agree. TOEV is harder. Yeah, I had a feeling you'll say that. You already thought it was harder though. So why do you think it's harder now? Do you have doubts in your mind? If I made that a wall hop, are you gonna have to admit CV's harder? Why aren't you using a furry avatar? Because I wouldn't be able to see when I go in ghost mode. Guys, I use a furry avatar for the Eternal Void grind. I tell you what, if I don't verify this in 5 streams, in 5 like more streams, I'll use a furry avatar on Eternal Void. So if I haven't beaten it by stream 15, I'll use a furry avatar. Clip this moment, remember it. That's what's gonna happen. TOEV is harder than this, even though it's just a buff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is buff TOEV, but TOEV's still harder because it's scary. What's good? No, I still got school at 15 minutes free time. The question is why is bro? Why not, bro? Will you do TOEV before Unreal? Yes. TOEV isn't going to be that hard. And the reason I'm doing TOEV quickly after this is because I'll have so much, way more muscle memory on it. What are you gonna do is first Unreal? I get this question a lot. I don't know yet. I'm gonna, when I actually genuinely start going for Unreal, we're gonna go through them on stream. We're gonna choose. Because if I really hate the tower, I would not be grinding it very well, will I? Clip bro saying TOEV ain't hard. I mean, it is hard, obviously. It'll be a second hardest. When's the roof's peak? It's a good joke. Okay, hold on. Do Spiraling Fates COIV is lame. I'm not doing COIV. I personally feel like the color scheme in this tower is kind of zesty and it lowers the difficulty. I can't argue with that. That is valid, bro. The color scheme is kind of zesty. I mean, yes. Do we add a button that makes the colors original? And I have to do that version because otherwise this version is too easy. The colors in this nerf it. I mean, if to be fair though, if that's like the only thing, if that's like the main criticism, saying the colors make it easier, then it's that's good for like us because we get a lawyer up. It's easy to. Like, oh well, the only people who say it's easier than TOEV is because of the colors, and then the supreme top tower courts will say, okay, you know what, that's true. So game ability, bro. The consistency has been boosted, bro. I think we're locked in. Even if I fall, I'm getting way more consistent. Do Tower of Insane Zodiac for the funsies. I don't think that's the funsies. I think that's the opposite of funsies. Same with the Quest for Perfection. People have, I don't know if people, I'm assuming they're joking, but some people probably genuinely want me to do the Quest for Perfection. Guys, the Quest for Perfection is 13.8. It's 0.3 above Stone Reborn. I don't think I can do it as a fast Unreal. I think verifying a top one by that big of a margin would be quite aura for a first Unreal, but I don't think I'm that good. Is it fine to put? It depends what links we're posting. Total GD got 83% on unlocked. No shot, bro. Dude, that's the guy that made that flipping unheavenly scream. The demonic scream. I mean, to be fair, I don't really scream when I fall. Because I just kind of sit there sad. Dude, GD honestly must be harder than this game. I couldn't imagine grinding anything for like 4 months. Bro, Doggy's been grinding Grief for like 2.5 years. Imagine any obvious grinding a tower for 2.5 years. Like, imagine a top player, Skitsuna, Monster is a block. Imagine Monster is a block grinding anything for 2.5 years and not beating it. How hard would that have to be, bro? Just imagine that. Your first Unreal is Blind Fate. You'd like to play garbage. There's a lot of garbage Unreals. So, comparing this to my other completions, this one's pretty good. I mean, I think this is good, but you know, spatial awareness is also peak. Make timer tighter so people start saying TOEV is harder. Make it 250 seconds instead. BF could be bottom 3 Unreals. Could be. It's got aura though. Yeah, the grinding experience, from what I've heard, is genuinely abysmal on that tower. Computer crippling. The problem with that is it's a fake Unreal. It would be way I don't want to do a controversial Unreal. I'm not saying it, I don't know where it is, but I've heard a lot of people say it's horrific, and I don't want to do something that's really controversially Unreal. You can stream later. I do stream later. I stream here and later. tower with Kata Raw with obstacles are all black, so you can't see, and it would be nil. I don't know. I mean, Kata Raw is quite hard though, because people say elongated runs is like extreme raw. So what the hell is Kata Raw then? If a high Kata tower has extreme raw, then what the hell does a Kata Raw? How hard would that be? Real Unreal. Well, it is a real Unreal, yeah. Unreal. It's a real Unreal. That's a weird thing to say. Mogs. Bro, we get it! You've said it so many times, bro. We see the vision. Warwalks, the Warwalks aren't... I could probably make that one unnetted, to be honest, because it's really consistent. But I don't think I will, because it's just... People wouldn't be... I don't think... it wouldn't really make... It wouldn't make it... The tower... It wouldn't make a net positive impact on the tower. Mate, that is irritating, what the flip. This monk's TOEV. TOEV got more aura. TOEV has... I mean, it's only because it's a stupid old slot. I'd say 90% of people say this is harder, 10% of people say TOEV's harder. Personally, I don't know. I definitely think this is harder. I don't mind people saying TOEV's harder, because it's up to them. Is the did short for Diddy? Wait, what? What do you mean? Will you do more than one Unreal? Yes, I will do more than one Unreal. I'm not quitting after one Unreal, guys. Do not worry. Maybe I'll take a break for like a week. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not going to quit after one Unreal. Definitely not. He won't. He's stopping at BF. No. Don't listen to him. I'm not stopping at Blind Fate. Why would I quit after doing Blind Fate? I would probably quit while doing Blind Fate, not after it, bro. If I did a Blind Fate, I've probably done the worst thing that I could have done, so I'd be quite pleased. Are you going to verify top one? I don't know. Probably not, because the top one will probably be... I would have to be harder than the drive plus human limits. That would be cool, but I don't know. When are you playing Beast Bomb? I've never played... Well, I have, but I played it like 7 years ago. You don't quit the game, you take a long break. That is also true. You're a new gen? Well, because I haven't played the game in 7 years. When even was 7? I don't know, I played the game ages ago. I don't actually know when I played it. I just played it ages ago. Like, when it really... I don't know when it released. I played it, what? Let me just think of my age. Yeah, probably like 7 or 8 years ago. Not when I was 7 or 8. 7 or 8 years ago. This is floor 5. What's good, Grand Admiral? Wall walks are consistent. Moving his camera. I'm not moving around camera around aimlessly. That's literally the consistent way to do it, right? Are you cooking? I mean, I've been very consistent this stream. I've just not been getting further than the end of 5, which is valid because the end of 5 is really hard. I don't expect to get past it every time, but I do hope to get past it. Why? What do we mean vote so glue? What are we voting? What voting are we doing? I'm just a D1 hater. I mean, I see. I mean, I have a few, so it's okay. So if I fail 5 end again, guys, I'll probably be the end of this stream. I'm probably gonna stream later, but end of 5 is peak nil. Can I be your hater? I don't need more haters. I have a decent amount. Is this decent? I don't think it is. Nah, it's not. Five is gen unreal. It probably is. Like, nah, actually, I don't know. It's probably horrific though. I think 5 is definitely harder than something. How much did Cola pay you? I didn't pay him. Personally, I wouldn't say 5 is unreal. I'd say it's horrific. Or at least peak cat. I don't know where it's actually rated on the floors. The floors list. Anyway, okay, guys, wait. Let's just lock in. Ah, I hate this outside, bro. Lock in. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. That is the hardest section on the whole tower, I can't even lie. Okay, I please don't sell. Okay. That's the slot 1 section. I mean, I only have myself to blame. I'm literally the one who made that section like that hard. It was super easy before. What is this design? I don't know. I didn't design it. I added a healing pad here, guys, so we don't have to spend 20 minutes healing. I should probably put it up here, to be honest. But whatever. I almost died there. Where's my 360? I am not 360ing that, bro. Who do you think I am? Nice. What's up? Now, okay, I know I was saying 7, I'm getting to 8, but 7's very failable, so. The only part Cola added, and it's misaligned and Z fighting. I went about the wall hop part. The Z fighting I didn't even notice until now. I'll fix it. Oh, misaligned. I've fixed so many misalignments, bro. I've genuinely fixed like 30 misalignments in this tower. I do not want to verify Tralala or Tralala tower. Tralala, Tralala, Tralala. Lock in. I'm glowing. Oh my, I hate this. This part sucks, bro. There is another void swap tower, yes, but this is like a good version. Oh, okay, good. This is really not the best first impression of the tower. A6 better than skit, yeah, probably. Bro, game, don't worry, it is good. Ignore the haters. Ignore the haters, bro. This is definitely good. Have confidence. It's good tower, shows the wall walk. Yeah, that was bad timing. I will jump to SOPC. Well done. Well done, Ian. Am I in the floor? Hello? Are you meant to be in the floor there? Oh, you are? Okay. I swear. Hello, Should. Thank you. I'll try to beat it. Bro, Should, can I get my embed perms back in T, by the way? Zach took them away for like a year. Yes, we will make a showcase. Or I'll beat it this run, and this is the showcase. I have so much aura. Look at my avatar. I genuinely have aura. Bro, I'm a hero. Zach will just remove it again. Bro, just sneak it in, bro. He might not be here right now. Just sneak it back. Bro, I genuinely get bullied in the Eternal Abyss server. I almost failed that. I genuinely get like... Yeah, you're right, I know. Game ability. I'm only joking. Seat was a conveyor. It was. Okay. Alright, 7 out. Okay, this jumps... Oh, I hate this one. I did fail that jump yesterday. Okay, box. Shit, wait. It's a save. Tower looks fun. I mean, it's pretty fun compared to bloody EV, definitely. Where is... Gotta make sure I don't get flung off the... Alright, cool. Floor 8. Hey. Alright. NCS for extra luck, bro. We got the OG. But you told me not to put NCS last time. You muted me in the T server for using it. Okay, guys. We're on the outside. What song is this? Universal Collapse. Okay, not bad. Oh. Oh. Oh, hell no. Oh shit, I knocked my phone over. Oh my god, bro, that for outside is bruised. I hate it so much. The outside's so... My hands are sweaty, bro. Such a banger, bro. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Worst part? How big is the insta-kill? This is floor 9. Floor 9. I'm healing. I'm gonna heal here first. We just gotta heal because danger. Dude, how long does it take to heal? I just want to heal to my HP up. Wait for the insta-kill wall to pass. That part is a tight button, bro. That's a tight button. Who? This is tough. Who? Alright. Cruel punishment. Mate, the tight. Alright, floor 10 of Tower of the Ceaseless Void, part 2. I don't think I can put this in the T server, can I? Because my fucking embeds are going out the window. Yes, I can't. I'll just have to say it like a chud. Alright, guys. Oh my... Yo, imagine my foot slipped and just clicked the power button. That would have been very embarrassing. I'm gonna do 10 and whoop, I'm out. Just good stretch. No, back door. You wanna go out the door? Alright, come on. You come out the door. Yep. Bye. Okay. Back. Ah, it's scary, bro. It's scary. This tower's scary as hell. Alright, let's go. Bro. 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 Hello? I guess we're gonna be flicking it from now on. Bro, I literally specifically practiced to make sure that doesn't happen, and it still happened. I guess that's my fault. Okay. So you have to go... Let's say we go there, flick. Okay. I mean, I guess. I mean, this jump's kind of shit. Hold on. I mean, I don't know. I guess. And then... I'm gonna play through the rest of the floor, and then I'm gonna, end stream and stream later, because... Yeah, no. Nah, not one more run. One more run in a bit, but... I'm good. Block the work clip farm. I mean, what can you do? I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's the hardest. I mean, it's the hardest floor for a reason. I can't expect to do it every time. Okay, well, I'm gonna end stream here, guys. I'm gonna stream later tonight.